it's me, host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got. This is the Bounty Collection Mandalorian. This is the Heavy Mandalorian as well. This is an exclusive, but I can't remember which store this is exclusive to in America. Over here in the United Kingdom, this was provided to me by Hasbro UK free of charge for review purposes. So thank you very much, Hasbro, for hooking us up with this awesome Heavy Mandalorian. Now this is a part of the credit collection, I believe they call it, as each item is actually made to look like the artistic renderings that you see at the end of every Mandalorian episode, and these are meant to reflect that colour and palette style. And each one comes with these little credits, the Imperial credits. So these are very cool, different looking items, and I've got the original Heavy Mando here as well. So we'll take a look at the two together and see which one looks better. I like these new designed ones as they look like weather worn and stuff. They look really cool. Sometimes they look nicer than the originals, I think, because they've got a bit more wear to them. But each to their own. A lot of people didn't like these when they came out, but I quite like having variants. So, on the back, it's got a very nice big card back, and it does have a lovely write-up and a lovely artist shot there. And it states, this distinctive collection features premium deco applications inspired by the end credit images from The Mandalorian, plus a collectible Imperial credit accessory. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, usage of the form of money Imperial credits became less common, with many planets refusing payments in the currency on principle. And they have used the Kenner logo there to give it that Kenner-style card back image. But I'm going to go ahead and break this guy out of the packaging, guys, I'm sorry to say. So let's go ahead and get him off the card back. Oh. There we go. Whew. Okay. Awesome. I love this figure. There we go. Okay. So here it is out of the packaging, the new stylized version, and I don't mind it, you know, it's really nice. I'm loving the design style as well. See, I really love the way they've made him look as well. The palette colours and everything are so nice. I'm loving that lighter blue around the darker blue. It makes it look like, I've said this before, like with the Death Troopers, it makes them look like they've been out in the sandstorms for like days on end, and it's starting to take toll upon their armour and stuff, or as if they've been serving on maybe Tatooine for a long time, or you know what I mean? And the sort of sun is scorching the armour and making it warp and stuff. That's what it looks like to me. I love the design style, it's very cool. Yeah, the light blue splashes across it just looks really cool. So articulation, we will run through it again. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up and down, left and right. The arm does lift up this top hinge. You can just get the arm piece to just go over the top of the armour so it doesn't scuff anything, and can also rotate there as well. There's also the single hinged elbow, which rotates quite far in and also rotates, which is very nice. Hands as well are on ball joints. He's got the nice big flamethrower piece there underneath his arm, which is very cool. He's got that waist swivel as well, so you can crunch him forwards and backwards and there, and as well as left and right a little bit. Legs do lift out pretty far, as well as forwards and backwards. There is a top thigh cut there as well. We've got double hinged knees as well. There's no boot cut on this figure, but he does have rocker and pivot for the feet, and he does have holes in his feet should you wish to use a display base, although in Black Series it's very rare that I've ever had to use a display base. Some figures notoriously go loose. This one is actually very sturdy and stiff, so I don't see this going loose anytime soon. He does come with the backpack, with the gun, the big gun, and you know what? This actually is the same as the other one. They've just added a splash of kind of a blue tinge to the end there, as you can see. That's kind of all they've done to make the gun different. And there's a kind of a blue tinge to the top of the metal. But that's all they've done. And that just slots into his back via the back hole there. So I can just slot that in, as you can see. Nice and easy. It does have the hose piece, which can then slot into the bottom part of the arm, just to attach it all together. Ow. Am I doing it upside down? Yeah, I am. There we go. So that just slots in there to give it just a complete look, so it's actually connected. And then the gun will come across and sit on the other arm. A couple of different ways you can hold the gun. Obviously, you've got the big Gatling gun style back piece, so you can hold it like that and then use the other hand to come across. I like to have him holding it via this, and then a bend in the elbow. Very cool though, really liking it. Obviously if he was in battle he'd be using two hands, but obviously while he's just on patrol and on guard, I like to have him just holding it with the one kind of by his side like that, resting against him. And obviously if you don't want him to use that gun at all, you can just put the gun on the side hinge there and it just sits there nicely against him. So you don't even have to have that, you don't even have to carry it if he doesn't want to. An awesome Mandalorian figure, it is very nice. My only issue so far is that none of the visors come down. I know that would be a very flimsy thing for a lot of the figures, but I do wish that they all had the little flip piece that came down over the eyes that you see Boba Fett's do. Right guys, let's head on down to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at the Mandalorian. And then of course we'll compare him to the old one, and we'll take a look at that credit piece. So let's go on down to the desk cam. Here he is guys, out of the packaging, looking awesome. I'm loving this figure overall, it's so nice. Look how cool he is. I'm loving the new design on this one. It definitely, the new tinges of colour do add something to the figure, make it look very battle worn and stuff like that, so I really do like it. A lot of people hate it. It's like a pastel colour as well, so it does really stand out. You'll see in a minute you compare it to the other one, it looks very different to the original one now. But I like it. I like the burst of colour on it. It makes it look so much nicer. If I put that in a sand environment, it'd just stand out a lot more than the other one, I think. But yeah, I'm loving this figure so much. It's very cool. I'm glad I have two of them now. I now have two Heavy Mandos, which is awesome. And here is the Imperial credit chip. We get one of these with every one of the figures that they've released so far. They're all different colours. This one's the silver one, or maybe Beskar, maybe that's meant to be. But either way, that's really cool. But the figure itself, like I've been saying, is just very nicely done, well sculpted. I've not seen any paint issues. Not that you'll be able to spot them really with this, to be honest, as it is stylized. But there's no warping of any plastic anywhere, and all the joints are nice and free. There's nothing that's fused together, anything like that. Spin him around as well. Just very nicely well crafted overall. It's a great figure. It was great the first time round when I reviewed the original one. This one's just been like an additional colour change, but it's just really nice. And if we bring in the other one, you can now really see the difference in the blues. But I actually really like it. I think I prefer the new one. What do you guys think? Do you prefer the newish sort of the new heavy infantry Mandalorian? I couldn't speak then, or the old heavy infantry? Let me know in the comments, like the proper design or the new design. I like the new one personally, but I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. So let me know in the comments down below. And there they are, stood side by side. Right guys, thank you very much for watching. But let's head on back to the main cam and finish off this video. But guys, what are your thoughts on this action figure? Is it one you're going to want for your collection? It is Friday, so it is Mandalorian Day. I'm very excited to see today's episode. I hope you are too. Please no spoilers in the comments. And just thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Soup Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you. Bye!